My name is Ziara Kirksey. I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I work as a community center supervisor here in Albuquerque, New Mexico for the city of Albuquerque. So, my responsibilities as a supervisor entail programming any administrative needs, any type of facility needs that happen for the facility, child programming, adult and senior programming, as well as just keep making sure that the facility is safe and well kept for the community to come in and utilize it. So it's more, it like I said, it's tailored towards the communities. And so as we get into the community centers, we have a board that we are able to put up, and it kind of just asks what type of programming would you like to see here at this facility. And so at that point, it's literally the community coming in and telling us what they want to see. And at that point, as a supervisor, we go and reach out and start tailoring towards finding, oh, if they want a computer basics class, let me go find out how we can find someone to actually provide these classes for the community, or anything of that sort. And so at that point, it's more of us bringing them in and getting them to agree to do the courses. And then after that, seeing how beneficial it was. Was it, a good fit for the community? Did the community come out? Did they enjoy it? And so at that point, on our end, it's more of, yeah, it worked or it didn't work. And so at this point, we're going to keep it, or we need to find something else, or we need to do something else for them. So it's interesting where I'm at right now. So the facility that I'm at, which is Dennis Chavez Community Center, I actually went to preschool here when I was younger, and so I it kind of just I'm pretty sure it started from there because I've always known this place as home, and I've always just kind of tailored back or came back to it. My first day, literally, I came in and I walked into to the facility, and I just kind of was like, oh my gosh, I want to do this like forever. I don't ever want to leave. And so I was able to fortunately work for 5.5 years as a rec leader. And that took me from high school into my college. My first degree that I got was I went in for dental school, and so I got my dental assisting certificate. And then when I left from there, I went back to school and I went and got the associate's degree in early childhood education with a concentration of elementary education. And so I did both of those, and then I went and got a certificate for child development. And so after child development, I went for my bachelor's at New Mexico Highlands University, and I graduated with early childhood multicultural education. And now currently in my master's program for educational leadership. It's the closest that I could get to community engagement, and still dealing with the community, working with families and communities. And so that's our department, family and community services. So it goes hand in hand. I am kind of the rock of my family, and my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was in high school. And so I networked a lot because I had to have people help me because my mother wasn't physically able to help me with certain things. And so in high school, that's actually when I started working here as a rec leader. It both my supervisor that at the time here at Dennis Chavez and the coaches at Albuquerque High School were very good friends, and so their relationships kind of intertwined, helped me to be able to be as successful as I was in high school, because I mean, with everything going on, it kind of was a haywire. So I had the job, but the job helped me pay for my little brother and sisters, whatever that they needed, because my mother couldn't do it because she's disabled. And so while in high school, my coaches at school also helped me to be able to get to work on time, as well as run track as well. So I didn't have to do the main workout that everybody else did. I got to get away. But I feel like those relationships really showed me, because I had no choice. It was no time off. So it was either I was at track or I was at work. And so at that point, I learned the importance of becoming independent and becoming a woman of myself, kind of just realizing like no one's going to do it for you. You have to come out and do it. And so it really pushed me to, be a better person, to see that they were actually helping me. And knowing that I had a job, no matter if I was late, and it wasn't a professional thing. I hated being late, but my supervisor's like, I understand. I know what's going on. You're running. I used to run from Albuquerque High School to Dennis Chavez because I didn't have a car. So And that was part of my workout for track. And so it worked, so I would run from Albuquerque High School and run here to Dennis Chavez. And it's about 3 to 4 miles. So I'm trying to get here on time. So I'm running really fast. And so, but it made me so humble in a sense of I didn't get to have a car in high school. I didn't have people that were just giving me money. And my parent, my dad passed away when I was younger and my mom was disabled. And so it was just us. So I had to make it work. And it really showed me like, if you want something, you have to do it yourself and you have to go for it and you have to give it your all. Because if you don't, then at that point, who are you good to,